Some things to avoid when starting a project and avoiding false starts is to make sure you have the right team early. I think it's really important that you get the Norwest contractors and your architect and your design team, and we can advocate for you early on in the project. Oftentimes people go out and lease or buy a property before having our involvement. The earlier we're involved in the project, the more we can help and really set the project up for success, avoiding false starts or hiccups. These things are all going to come to light during the project, the potential issues or speed bumps. But if we can get ahead of them early, we can really help the project go correctly and in sequence. So we avoid issues or having to go back and redo work. And that always costs more time and money later. Maybe it's before you even have a property or after you've identified a property, but before you signed a lease or signed up to buy the building. We can bring a lot of value in looking at the infrastructure. Every building is different and every client's needs and project is different. And if we can help mesh the two, then we can add a lot more value. Another item, I think, is having Norwest involved early and having the design team. It really allows us to be part of the project early, whether it's through KYB assessment or through the budgetary or the discussions that we have with the clients. Then we can educate them early and they can control the outcome as opposed to being subject to the outcome later during the project. The worst is usually like a client, for example, went out and leased a property that maybe didn't have the electrical infrastructure that they need, a medical clinic or a dental clinic, and they've got an X-ray that requires a certain amount of power and the building just doesn't have it, or if they purchase the building. So I think those are kind of the speed bumps, like the big ones we really want to avoid and make sure we're looking at the infrastructure and your needs to match